Hello everyone, this is Ashley and welcome to Philippines Update. For today's news, Department of Tourism Recovery Plan for 2022. Secretary Bernadette Romulo Puyat on Friday presented the plan during the deliberation of the DOT's proposed 2022 budget before the House of Representatives Appropriations Committee chaired by Representative Eric Go Yap. The DOT proposed a 3.52 billion pesos budget for 2022 to support its plans and programs, as well as a 63.71 million pesos allocation for the Intramuros Administration and 203.79 pesos million for the National Parks Development Committee. She said the DOT would expand its product offerings and explore more green tourism lanes that may be used by domestic tourists next year once the Philippines travel setup has stabilized. Romulo Puyat said the DOT's policy direction banks on the reformulated National Tourism Development Plan for 2016 to 2022, which has a three-pronged thrust of promoting safe, fun, and competitive tourism, pursuing sustainable, inclusive, and resilient tourism, and strengthening governance and destination management. The DOT has also updated its tourism response and recovery plan with the main objective of mitigating the impact of the pandemic on the tourism industry. She said this would guide the department and stakeholders in ensuring the protection of jobs and safety of travel workers, visitors, and communities, as well as support for tourism enterprises. Among others, it will help rebuild confidence and growing demand in domestic and foreign markets. Under the Tourism Standards and Enforcement Program, we shall continue to improve service standards and restore confidence to travel, develop, and enforce tourism standards that are at par with global best practices, she said. During the budget deliberation, Laguna 3rd District Representative Marisol Sampello, chair of the House's Tourism Committee, lauded Puyat's enthusiasm in visiting tourism destinations to uplift local stakeholders despite the threat posed by the COVID-19. It's a big help for us. Despite the difficulty, you kept going. I know the DOT will be ready when the new normal comes, she said. Before the pandemic, the tourism industry contributed 2.51 trillion pesos, or nearly 13%, to the country's gross domestic product. This dropped to 973.31 billion pesos in 2020 at the height of the health crisis. Based on the World Tourism Barometer report of the United Nations World Tourism Organization issued in May, the global travel industry suffered a decline of 72.9% in international visitor arrivals in 2020. The Philippines registered a much steeper 82% slide from 8.26 million tourist arrivals in 2019 to just 1.48 million in 2020. Despite the challenges and limitations in 2020 and 2021, the DOT has been relentless in its efforts to keep the tourism industry afloat, while laying the groundwork for the industry's recovery, Romulo Puyat said. She said the DOT is focused heavily on providing immediate response to those displaced by the pandemic. Romulo Puyat reported that as of August 26, the DOT has conducted 352 training courses for industry stakeholders with 19,871 participants. During the industry's downtime, we were able to reskill, upskill, and retool the tourism stakeholders with the health and safety protocols and operations under a new normal environment, she said. Further, 44 new tourism circuits were established by the department, in addition to the 71 that are still undergoing development. The DOT will continue to stay attuned to the ever-changing tourism trends and preferences of our domestic and foreign markets through continued product and market research. And as international borders start to open, the key, strategic and opportunity markets will continue to be engaged in green lanes explored in preparation for revenge travel that is expected to ensue, Romulo Puyat said. And that's all for our latest update for today. If you want more videos like this, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing and turn on your post notification bell for more updates from the Philippines. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all on the next video.